I'm going to demystify what is an agent. So let me give an example. Let's say I have a personal agent, OpenClaw. Again, how many of you know about OpenClaw? Okay, most of the hands. So OpenClaw actually certainly took AI by storm because it allowed you to create personal agent that would literally connect directly to my email, my calendar, read my calendar, and because it's based on large language model, it can read my email and it can say, oh, wait, this email came from my boss, and my boss is very angry, and it's promotion time. So I better act on it now. I'm just making this up. But my point is that it could be from a customer, a prospect. So an LLM can detect. An LLM can do sentiment analysis in just single shot. And then it can, so that's a perceive. Then it can reason and say, okay, what do I need to do about this email that just came in? Maybe I have different plan of action. And then I'm going to calculate the cost. I'm going to calculate what action to take, act upon it. Let's say my prospect says, I'm not available to meet you on Tuesday next week, but I can meet you on Wednesday. Maybe it should do an MCP server call to United Airlines and rebook my flight to Philadelphia. So the thing like that. So it's acting. And then the best part is, it is the last piece, which is what we technically call recursive self-learning. It's learning. If it makes a mistake, and I say, no, you screwed up, it says, okay, next time I know what not to do. So it's constantly learning. So if you see on the headline, I've made without human intervention red in color, because a lot of times I go to an event, they say, I built an agent. You ask an agent a question, and look, it comes back and asks you for clarification, then you do this. I'm like, that's not an agent. That's a chatbot. That's an assistant. An agent is autonomous, and an agent is stateful. What do I mean by stateful? In the early days of AI, we would ask a question. Even now, we go to ChatGPT, we ask a question, and ChatGPT gives us the answer. Now, without memory, although now it has memory, next time I ask a question, it is going to, it won't remember what transpired before that. But agents are stateful. They know the previous action. That's why that operational database thing is really important, because they have to maintain the context, the state, memory somehow, so they can then keep being additive on top. They're calling tools. So this whole idea that let's not build everything in an agent, let the agent call a tool. A tool could be that I'm saying that I need to change my airline reservation. So it's calling United Airlines MCP server, making that change. It's reading my calendar. It's reading my database. It's finding out who this client is, what is the address of this client. It's maybe booking Uber for me as well while it's at it. So all of those are tools. And it's not a sequel, which means to the end. It is goal-oriented. So that's what an agent is. It's autonomous. It has memory. It's stateful. It calls tools. It calls other agents. For all of these things, by the way, there are protocols. I keep talking about MCP. There's agent-to-agent protocol. There's a protocol, agent pay protocol, also from Google, like agent-to-agent, which is Mother's Day is coming up. I'm on the road. It should understand what does my mother like, my wife in this case, and just go like make complete that shopping, but we use open standard commerce protocol. So all of this is happening. In fact, something new just came out on ChatGPT 2 days ago. GPT 5.5 instant, where it even shows you memory explainability. It says, I gave you this answer because you asked this, you did this, you did this. So there's a whole panel that shows up in ChatGPT. and then I can tune it. I can say, oh, I want you to forget this memory of mine, delete it, or don't use it for this. And so this level of customization only got introduced this week. So that is what an agent is. So I hope this is providing a little bit more clarity on what's an agent versus what's an assistant.